Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. You're watching Study Bomb. Today we are going to do Fundamental Unit of Life Part 4. So let's start with the first question. So the first question is that name the material plant cell wall is composed of. So we have seen plant cell wall earlier and its functions in chapter cells, and we've created the videos. Please see that. In that, the answer, which is the cellulose. So in that you are also going to get to know about cellulose. So please watch that series. Then comes, what is cellulose? Cellulose is a complex substance and provides structural strength to plants. So basically there are two answers. There is one answer, that cellulose is a complex substance, and then comes the functions of cellulose. Suppose the question may be given that state any function of cellulose. So you can write it provides structural strength to plants. Okay, so this question is over. Next question. What is the observation when a living cell loses water through osmosis? So there is shrinkage or contraction of the contents of the cell away from the cell wall. मतलब ये हुआ, या तो वो सिकुड़ जाएगा या कॉन्ट्रैक्शन होगा. ठीक है, कंटेंट किसका होगा? कंटेंट्स ऑफ द सेल होगा. देखो, देयर इज श्रिंकेज और कॉन्ट्रैक्शन. जब सपोज किसी चीज़ से पानी निकल गया, पानी एक सपोज एक गुब्बारा है, उस गुब्बारा में तुम पानी भरे और पानी जब निकालोगे बाई सपोज ऑस्मोसिस के, वो ऑस्मोसिस प्रोसेस हमने पहले डिस्कस किया था, तो देख लेना पिछले वाला पार्ट्स भी. सो ऑस्मोसिस के थ्रू अगर पानी बाहर जा रहा है, इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? जो बलून है वो धीरे धीरे मतलब साइज में कम होगा, क्योंकि वो तो पानी से भरा था, और जैसे जैसे स्पेस फ्री अप हो रहा है, पानी निकल रहा है, वैसे वैसे वो कम होगा. ठीक है, सपोज ये एक बलून है, इसमें से पानी निकलता जा रहा है. ठीक है, ये पानी है. ठीक है, तो ये धीरे धीरे एंड आते आते एकदम फ्यूज ऐसा होता है, एकदम कॉन्ट्रैक्ट करेगा, श्रिंकेज होगा, श्रिंक करता रहेगा धीरे धीरे. सो दैट is the observation that there will be shrinkage और contraction of the, किसका होगा? लेकिन किसी चीज़ का तो होगा, contents of the cell. अब ये तो बस एग्जाम्पल था shrinkage और contraction का. अब सेल में देखोगे then contents of the cell. ठीक है, अब आते हैं what is plasmolysis. अभी यहाँ पे देखो आंसर ऑफ क्वेश्चन 3, ये जो इसका आंसर जो है, there is shrinkage or contraction of the contents of the cell away from the cell wall. This process or this what we say this is also known as plasmolysis. The process is known as plasmolysis. So remember that you can, if there will be question, the question can be asked in either this way: what is the observation when a living cell loses water, or what is plasmolysis? The answer will be same. So actually there are many types of processes of taking out different types of questions, and the answer should be same. So I got two questions, so I wrote that. Then what is nuclear membrane? You must have heard this in chapter cell. So let's start. The nucleus has a double layered covering called nuclear membrane. This is, I think, new. Double layered covering called nuclear membrane. The basic is in cell, and class 8 was the basic for nuclear membrane in the cell, and this in 9th we are going to know about a double layered covering called nuclear membrane. Okay, so in 9th we are going to write the nucleus has a double layered covering outside, inside नहीं होगा, outside, called nuclear membrane. Then अभी ये star points है. This is not the point of question 5. These are star points. Star points actually I basically in this chapter or in every video, suppose this sign will be of a star point, means it is not necessary to make questions out of that, but yeah, it is necessary to know. Then comes, we can see chromosomes only when the cell is about to divide. This is important, that we can see chromosomes only when the cell is about to divide. One thing is that chromatin threads. What are chromosomes? You must have heard in chapter in cell that nucleus contains thread-like structures called chromosomes. And what are those thread structure called? They are called chromosomes. But what is the other name? The other name is chromatin thread. So you should remember this, chromatin threads. Then comes DNA and RNA. This is also in cell, but I think I've not discussed. So we are going to discuss here what does DNA stands for. Deoxyribonucleic acid. Okay, you can divide it into three parts: deoxyribonucleic acid. Similarly, in RNA, what you have to do, you have to just remove deoxy. There was deoxy written, and I just removed this deoxy. Then what it become? Ribonucleic acid. So ribonucleic acid is the term for RNA, and deoxyribonucleic acid is for DNA. Then comes chromosomes are composed of DNA and protein. So what I am underlining, those are very important. Chromosomes are composed of DNA and protein. क्रोमोसोम भी होता है और डीएनए और प्रोटीन का बना होता है, ठीक है. नेक्स्ट, व्हाट आर द फंक्शनल सेगमेंट्स ऑफ डीएनए कॉल्ड? So the functional segments of DNA are called genes. You must have heard this about about the terms genes in earlier class, or I think class 8. Yes, in class 8 cell. So if you have not watched that video of cell, so please watch. Then comes what is nucleoid. This we have discussed in cell. So in some organism like bacteria, the nuclear region of the cell may be poorly defined due to the absence of nuclear membrane. So this was, I think, we cannot say that what is nucleoid. This can be written as a star point. Yes. In some organisms like bacteria, the nuclear region of the cell may be poorly defined due to the absence of nuclear membrane. So this is an important point. And this is a photo of, or we can say a diagram of prokaryotic cell. So you can see that in NCERT book also. And that's for this video. Please like, subscribe and share to this video, and please check out my other channel Factworm, and also subscribe, share and like it that also. So that's for today's video. I hope you liked, and thanks for being patient listeners.